The South African Constitution gives people certain inalienable rights. How do they apply to the parties in a rental housing agreement? Hi, I'm Simon Dippenaar and I'm an attorney. The relationship between property owner and occupier should be a happy one. After all, it offers a reciprocal and mutual benefit. Unfortunately, this is not always the case. Friction can emerge. South African law contains multiple pieces of legislation governing rental housing, and both landlords and tenants are accorded rights that protect them. They are also assigned responsibilities they must uphold. Let's look first at tenants' rights. They have the right to fair treatment in law. A landlord cannot evict a tenant without going through the correct legal procedures. The Prevention of Illegal Evictions from and Unlawful Occupation of Land Act No. 19 of 1998, PI, contains specific regulations that dictate the eviction process. They have the right to adequate housing, no one's property may be taken away from them, and no one may be evicted from their home without a court order. Furthermore, the court must be satisfied that there is alternative accommodation available to the tenant before ordering the eviction. The law gives a tenant the right to defend against an illegal eviction if a landlord forces them to leave the premises without appropriate notice. Tenants have the right to legal representation during the eviction process. If a tenant cannot afford a lawyer, they can seek assistance from Legal Aid South Africa or a pro bono attorney. Now let's look at landlord's responsibilities. The landlord has the responsibility to provide everything necessary for the tenant to use and enjoy the property, for example, keys, remotes, etc. Maintain the property in good order and condition for the duration of the lease agreement. Ensure the tenant's undisturbed use and enjoyment of the property. In other words, the landlord must respect the tenant's privacy. In eviction, if eviction becomes necessary, the landlord must follow legal procedures as set out in the PI Act. A property owner must not take the law into their own hands, or for example by cutting the electricity or water supply to the property. Landlords must respect the rights of tenants during the eviction process. Harassment or intimidation of tenants is not permitted. Evictions are complex processes that require careful balance between the rights of tenants and the responsibilities of landlords. It is always better to try to resolve disputes through negotiation or mediation. Seeking an eviction order through the courts could be the last resort, or should be the last resort. Whether you are a landlord or tenant, if you need help with the legal or ethical aspects of an eviction matter, it's best to consult a legal professional. Simon Dippenaar and Associates has years of experience helping landlords and tenants with rental housing matters. Give us a call.